Hello, welcome. So excited that you're here. Make sure that you comment and tell me in the chat where you're watching from because that's where the fun starts. So I was so excited to show you 3 tips to FaBOOlous Lips. You guys, the seasons are changing, right? Like, even though it might feel like winter in the beginning of the day and fall by lunchtime and like summer by lunchtime and then winter again in the afternoon, it is fall, right? Fall has come, the leaves are changing, and guess what else is changing? The skin on our lips, right? And we're getting dry skin on our lips. No fun. And so when you have dry skin on your lips, the color on your lips doesn't look as vibrant and the lipstick doesn't stay as long, and it's no fun. It literally isn't any fun. So what we're going to talk about tonight are 3 steps that are game-changing tips to give you fabulous lips. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? Okay, so obviously the first tip is tip number 1, exfoliate. Getting the dead skin off your lips is the number 1 way to give your lips a more natural vibrancy. Your lips are going to look less creased and less wrinkly. As we get older, we lose the fullness in our lips, and so the more exfoliating we can do, the better, because the fine lines aren't as pronounced. We are fighting a losing battle here in this world, especially with straws, hello, and all the things that we do, So we want to make sure that we're exfoliating definitely our lips and around our mouth for sure, because that's where the fine lines are more pronounced. So the lip skin is super thin, so you want to make sure that you're not over exfoliating with something, gritty or heavy. You want to use something really gentle, like a sugar scrub. I love the satin lip sugar scrub. I keep forgetting I'll have to go so close. It's amazing. It literally exfoliates all the dead skin off. It is sugar and shea butter, a little bit of bergamot, and a little bit of a citrus extract. So I'm gonna show you how to use this in just a second. But what's gonna happen is the dead skin's gonna come off your lips. You're gonna get that saturated hydration from the shea butter, and it's gonna help with the natural color of your lip to look more vibrant. But it's also gonna help because your step 2 is the shea butter lip balm, and you can keep this with you all day long. It's easy application, comes right out of that tube, and it's not gonna interfere with what you already want to have on your lips, like lipstick or whatever. It's actually gonna help the color stay longer because you're not having that dead skin build up, so the color can really saturate into the lips from your lipstick, and you're gonna have all day hydration. So we're gonna do our satin lips together. I'm gonna take a little bit of the satin lips. I'm gonna put it onto my finger. You guys, this stuff is like candy. That's all you need, that little bit. And I'm just going to rub it on my lips. Top and bottom. You've probably heard this story before if you're not new here, but I'm going to tell it again because it's always so funny. When this satin lips set first came out, McKenna, who's my middle daughter, who is currently a sophomore in high school, was probably like 4, maybe 3 or 4. She wasn't very old, right? I think she might have been 4. And I let her try it, and she was like, I'm like, just put it on your lips. This was literally the first time I got it. And we're in the kitchen, and she's like, this is so good. I'm like, don't lick it up, because I didn't even read the box. You guys know. You know how we roll. Fly by the seat of our pants, right? Okay. We're going to exfoliate, getting all that dead skin off. Making sure you go around the edges of your lips, too, because that dead skin hangs out on the edges of your lips, right? And, okay, so I got that. It looks really pretty. Pretty crazy. Okay. And I like to do this when I brush my teeth because it's going to give me time to do it, right? And you can do it every day. Dead skin builds up over, time, but you don't need it. It's going to build up quickly. Okay. So I'm going to wipe all that off. You can lick it off, but I would suggest wiping it off with a towel. Look at that. I wish I was like technically inclined to know how to do like a split screen. We could see the before and the after, but I think my lips look more pink. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think so. Okay. And I do have like a little recurring dead skin spot right there. So you guys will be able to see that go away, which is awesome. Okay. So I exfoliated all the dead skin off. Now I'm going to take my lip balm. This is mine from my purse. I keep this in my purse. I have one in my car. I have one in my bathroom. I love this stuff, especially at the wintertime. This is an incredible gift also because everybody needs it, and it's not feminine because it's lime green and white, so even boys can use it, even guys can use it. And let's be honest, it's not fair for you to have super soft lips and your partner to have non-super soft lips. So we got to make sure they're all getting the soft lips, right? Okay. So that's our first tip is to have good exfoliation, getting that dead skin off. This is going to help whatever you do next look better. Like even if you're just going to the grocery store, even if you're like done, this is my makeup. Hello, welcome to the world. You're going to look and feel better because your lips are going to feel hydrated and they're not going to be cracking and you're not going to have that dryness. And, you know, really, truly doesn't matter how much water you drink. Sometimes your lips are just dry, right? Okay, so we have that. Get that towel out of here. Goodbye. Okay. The next tip is to line your lips, but I want you to think not 80s line, no dark liner with light lipstick or like just the liner and a little gloss on top. Hey girl, time for something new. Let's try something fun and fresh. And we're going to think layer versus line. Okay. So I want you to think in your mind, like layering the liner is going to give you longer wear to your lipstick. It's going to give you the ability to just wear liner, and you don't necessarily have to put lipstick on top. But our third tip, you might want to because you're going to like the tip. Okay. Before I show you how to line, I want to give my lip balm some time to soak in. Because if I wipe it off, what's the point, right? This is a new product. Oh my goodness, you guys. You know how sometimes you don't love everything as much as you love some things. You have favorite kids, right? I mean, let's just be real. I have favorite kids. They're all my favorite. They're just my favorite at different times. Let's be real, okay? So this lip liner is one of my new favorite kits. It's amazing. And I'll tell you, there's two things that I love about it. Number one, it's waterproof. Yeah, all the angels are singing. It's waterproof. So you put it on, you let it dry, and it stays all day long. Yesterday, and our new eyeliner is also waterproof. If you're like, wow, your eyes look really good at this time of day. Yeah, they do. And you know why? Because it's waterproof. Yesterday, I had blue eyeliner on, our new blue, to die for. If you guys want to see that, put it in the comments and I'll make sure I show that soon. But our new lip liner and eyeliner are both waterproof. And yesterday I went for a run about 5 o'clock. So I did my makeup at like 9, had my whole day, went for a run like 4:30, 5 o'clock, get back at like 6, 5:30, something like that. And McKenna was like, oh, your makeup still looks so good, even though you just worked out. And I was like, yes, girl, I know. Thank you. So that's also because we have an amazing finishing spray, plug for the finishing spray, but it's also because these liners are waterproof. Okay. So do not kid yourself and think that it's not really waterproof. It is. Okay. Now it's not like it's not like tattooed, right? Like it's going to come off, but this is our waterproof liner. It comes, I think, 11 shades. It's amazing. This shade is my new favorite neutral, and it is beige nude. Probably in the winter, dead of winter, I'll go to the next shade, which is, oh Lord, have mercy. Stay with me, people. I don't even know if this book has it in there, so I apologize. Yeah, I think it does. Okay. Let's see. I probably would go to like pink nude when it gets really winter and I really am back to Snow White. Okay, so I'm going to take this lip liner. Okay, so first thing that I love about it is that it's waterproof. Put that in the chat if you're like, yes, waterproof. This is a one and done for the day application. You're welcome. Okay, and then the second thing I love is that it has a secret tool inside of it. Okay, it has a shaper tool. Okay, this little thing hides in the end. It looks like it's just telling you what color it is, but no, girl, it's a trick. It is a shaper. And so what that does is it allows you to keep that defined line on your lip liner. Defined point on your lip liner. So here's how that works. You take your shaper and your stubby liner, right? And you put it in the shaper, and it doesn't take a bunch off. It just gives you a little bit more shape, Okay, so it's not cutting it down, just gives you a little bit more of a point. I think I was crooked on that one, so it did. You want to make sure that it's not too super poked out of itself, and then I just pop it back in there. Honestly, I didn't even wipe it off. I just popped it back in there. Okay, so that's your lip liner. Woo! It's amazing. This is, like I said, beige nude. This is a neutral for me, and then in the summer, I'll probably, or in the winter, dead of winter, I'll probably more of like a pink nude, which is the next lightest. Okay, so I'm going to show you the tips, the how-to steps on how to line to give you the layer versus the line of the 80s. Okay, so you're first going to take your, oops, you're not going to do that. I don't think I have a mirror. Okay, so we gonna be girlfriends right now. Okay, so I'm gonna start at this corner up here, this peak, and I'm gonna go draw one line from this peak to the middle of my lip. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you guys can see. Well, sort of. Can you see? Okay, you can see. Great. Ah! Okay. All right. So then that's the first step. Drawing that X from the peak up here to the. I should have used. Okay, you guys. I'm going to use a darker color because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so let me show you the shaper again, because this one is also mine, and I use it on the regular. Make sure you could see what I was doing. See how it does that when you have it like the perfect height? Really gives you that perfect point. Now I'm going to screw it down a little bit because I don't want it to pop off. Okay, so take my liner, and I'm going to go from that corner all the way to the middle of my top lip. That's better. You can see. Okay, you can see that. Now that looks ridiculous, but you can see that it's going to look, I think I went a little over. Okay, looks funny. Okay, so that's the first step, right? And then your next step is to go line just that bottom part of your lip. Now here's another game-changing piece of information, you guys. I'm having trouble taking myself seriously looking at myself like this, but if you ever notice, like, you have the rim of your lip and the color of your lip aren't together, like the rim maybe is a little bit further out than the color of your lip, you might be asking yourself, like, where exactly do I line? Do I line the rim, like the part of my lip that sticks out, or do I line where the color stops? And the answer is that you line where the color stops. Okay, so don't go as far as, like, if you have a little bit more of a peaked lip, pursed lip or whatever, if you have it, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have it, but when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's big. That's a big information, right? There's big energy there. We got to get that into that piece of information to people. So if that is you, put it in the comments, because I really want to know if it looks different to you when you're done. Okay, so stay on the color part, the part of your lip that has color. That's what you line, nothing else, okay? So the bottom. Again, this is harder when I don't have a mirror. Okay, so that's that. That's step 2. Now, step 3, I'm going to do the line on either side down to the inner corner of my mouth. And you want to try to do one fluid line. Okay, it gets easier as you do it. Okay. Looking good. Channel the inner 80s right here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing, bringing it out further on the side here. Staying where that color is. Don't go too far outside the lip line. I think people used to overline their lips, and then maybe that's where we got the like the 80s look where you have the liner and no lipstick. And that's, we're done that. We've retired that look. It's something new. Okay. So now I have my lines done, and I'm going to fill in. I'm going to do like short little strokes just in there, kind of coloring it in. Starting at the top of the lip, like top middle. Okay, you don't want to be too heavy. And then same thing down here. Starting where you lined, and working my way into the inner parts of my mouth. Or my lips, I guess. This is harder to do. Honestly, it's harder to do on my computer than it is on my phone. Okay. All right. And then I like to blend it in like that. And kind of like, I'm going to get a mirror, you guys, because my 40s are showing and I can't see. Okay. Oh, girl, that looks good. Just fix that top part. Yes, loving it. This is our hot pink. I love this hot pink. Love it. Thank you, Mary Kay, for an amazing color. Okay, so that's how you line. You're done. Your lines, your layers. You got a layer instead of a line. You understand what I was saying when we first said think layer, not line? And because you exfoliated and you hydrated, this is gonna stay a long time. Now, you do gotta let it dry. Let it dry. I'm just trying to speed it up a little bit. It doesn't take super long to dry, but before you put anything else on, to ensure that the, what do you call it? The color is late, you guys. The color is locked and loaded. You gotta let it dry, okay? All right, third tip. Pop on the color. Okay, how do you choose what color? Put it in the chat, put it in the comments. How do you choose your color? How do you choose your lipstick color? Do you match it to your outfit? Do you match it to your attitude? Do you match it to your skin tone? Do you think that only people with blue eyes can wear this color set and that person with brown eyes has to wear this color set? What do you think it is? Because, makeup is a personal preference. Yes. And it is also true that some colors are going to look better and more complementary on other skin tones. But we've said this 100 times. Lipstick is personal preference choice, and I can wear a color, and my girlfriend with, super snow white skin can wear the same color, and super bronze skin can wear the same color, and we will all look good in it when we decide up here that we like the way that it looks, because it's your attitude, not exactly the color. But we do have this amazing thing that I want you to consider first. Okay, before I tell you the freebie that's coming, stay with me. I want to share with you a little bit about our lipstick choices here. Okay, so we have a couple different kinds of lipsticks, and you have to know thyself, right? Like, what do you like to wear? Are you a lipstick girl? Are you just this basic gloss? Like, do you just rock the liner and the lip balm? Whatever it works for you. Okay, so first, the training bra of lip color is your lip gloss. Okay, it's very translucent. It has vitamin E in it. The Mary Kay one does, which is amazing. And I love the applicator. It has a really awesome doe foot applicator, so it really hugs your lips when you put it on. Oh, amazing. Okay, that comes in a bunch of colors. Then our next level up is the Supreme Hydrating Lipstick. This lipstick, which of course I don't have one here to show you. It's fine. It's very hydrating. It's like buttery soft. It has amazing moisture all day long, all while you wear it, and it does have a good color stay, even though it's super hydrating. So again, has vitamin E in it, shades for all skin tone. You're gonna love it. It's immediately hydrating. That's the number one thing. Okay, then we have two different types of gel lipstick. Our first is our semi matte, which is it's gonna go on smooth. It's got great moisturization. It has vitamin E in it. It's also going to dry to a matte finish. What does that mean? That means it's not going to look glossy. It's going to look more like matte, like not shiny, right? And so there's no shimmer. There are some shimmer matte shades, but it's not shimmer and shine are different, right? Shimmer is like the little extra pizzazz, and shine is just the gloss, right? The finish. And so that comes in a bunch of colors. My favorite semi-matte, let's see, what is my favorite semi-matte? Probably, oh, blush velvet. I forgot. Love blush velvet, which is that one. I know they all look so similar, right? Okay, and then also in our gel formula is our gel semi shine, and that is a shine finish, still gel, very long colors, longest color set out of all of our lipsticks, and the gel formula, the matte or the shimmer, or sorry, matte or shine, and this is going to give you more of a shine finish versus the matte, which is again going to be less shiny. Okay, and my favorite one for that is, I think my favorite right now is Rosewood. They're pretty similar. Okay, and my favorite Supreme Hydrating, like go to grab the color, is either Think of Pink or Boho Plum. I'm a lipstick wardrobe girl. I've got lots of lipsticks, typically on the everyday. I'm definitely a balm and lip liner kind of girl. Okay. All right, so that's the first step you want to consider when you're figuring out which pop of color you want. And then the next is you're going to figure out what's your attitude, what's your kissology, what do you feel, right? So maybe what I love to share this resource with you. It's a free download. It is our Lip Look for Today expressions sheet. It gives you like all the things you might want to know, like, are you a girl on the go? Do you like citruses? Okay, well then you're going to want the Coral Confetti Supreme Hydrating Lipstick, right? Those are some you might want to try. Maybe you like reds and you are working it, you know, go try the Scarlet Red. You can do a kissology appointment with your beauty consultant. You can do a kiss and tell, which is a super fun virtual event that we do, or you can do them in person. You invite your girlfriends. Everybody picks 5 lip things they like, gloss, lipstick, whatever. We send you the goodies in the mail. It's like an Ipsy bag for free. It's amazing. And then we meet together on Zoom. Everybody tries the colors. We talk about what you're using, and it's super fun and exciting. So this download is yours. So make sure that you check that out. Get that from your beauty consultant, or comment or message me and we'll get it to you. So, all right, let's recap really fast because I want you all to have fabulous lips this October. Number 1 tip, exfoliate. Get the dead skin off your lips. Choose something that is a light exfoliant with lots of hydration, like our satin lip set, the Shea Butter Sugar Scrub, and then the Shea Butter Lip Balm. Then you want to line your lips with the mindset of layer versus line. So you're going to layer on some lip liner. I'm using our waterproof hot pink, and it has the shaper, so you're never going to have a dull lip liner. And then last is choose your pop of color, get your free download, get your cheat sheet so you can figure out what is your lip attitude, like what do you want coming in first, right? And don't forget, if you like what you saw and you want to try anything, tag your beauty consultant, let her know that you were here, that you checked it out, tell her what you learned, what are you taking away, like what are you excited to try, what did you learn? I want to know. Tell me all the things. Okay guys, see ya again soon.